be talking about a restorative practice. So this is just a regular restorative practice to rejuvenate yourself. It can be anywhere from 10 minutes to all the way to 20 minutes to 30 minutes. Just depends on how long you want to be there. So we're going to start with the supported back bend. So, and I'm going to show it with using yoga blankets. If you do not have yoga blankets at home, you can use your own blankets or even pillows. It does not have to be yoga props, okay? So you can take a blanket and you'll open it out and you want to roll it. How high the roll is depends on your back and how open you are. So play with the height to see what works best for you, okay? For me, this is good. And I'm going to place this behind me, okay? Because this blanket is going to go underneath my shoulder blades, all right? So I'm going to take a second blanket and just roll it just a little bit because I want to get a nice support for my neck. So I'm going to put that behind me as well. Okay, then I'm going to lie back so that it's underneath my shoulder blades. The other blanket is going to come underneath my neck and my shoulders so that you can relax back. You are welcome to bend your knees. If it feels okay, you can straighten your legs, but I would recommend for most people keeping your knees bent. And then you just relax back. If you have the indulgence of having an eye pillow, always great for a restorative practice. And you can lie in this pose from anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes. Pain, not good. Intensity can be okay because it is a back bend. It's a great way to release the lower back. And then you just relax and breathe. Once you're done and you're going to come out, it's a good idea to sort of gently remove the blanket from underneath your back and then slowly just take a few breaths with your back nice and flat. Let it neutralize back. Roll gently to your right side. And then let yourself come up. Always kind of move slowly in and out of the poses because you want to allow your body to enjoy and get the benefits. Okay. So next we're going to do a twist. And this is a supported twist. So we're going to use blankets. Once again, you're welcome to use pillows. Cushions from a couch I find work really well for this pose. So you're going to fold, if you have a blanket, fold it, okay, like this. And once again, how many blankets or how high up, it depends on you. So you've got to judge on how you feel comfortable once you get into it. I know that I need 3, and that I like to use 3 blankets. So I'm going to set that up, okay, stacking them. Then I'm going to turn them, okay, bringing my hips up, letting my knees stagger, placing both hands on either side, then centering your heart on the blankets, okay, and then lying down. Now you want to turn your head away from your knees so you get the full twist, but obviously, like most yoga poses, if this is too much, turn your head back towards your knees. And in this pose, you want to breathe here no more than 3 minutes on each side. So you let yourself breathe. And then once you're ready, gently come up, and you're going to turn to come to the other side. And you'll do the same thing. Hands to either side, center your heart over the blankets, lie down. If it's comfortable, turn your head away from your knees. If that's too much, turn your head back towards your knees. And once again, not breathing here any more than 3 minutes on each side. Then gently let yourself come on up. Once again, always moving slowly in and out. Next, we're going to take a delightful supported Baddha Konasana. So this one can really be practiced by anybody, okay? And you once again don't need all the yoga props. You just want to sort of have yourself reclined up, okay? You can do this at home, maybe just using one couch cushion behind you to lie back on with the soles of your feet together, okay? I'm once again going to show this using yoga blankets though. So we're going to take our yoga blocks and we're going to make a little L shape. So one stands up straight, the other one comes down this way, okay? So that we've got just about an inch or two in between the two blocks. Then we're going to take two of our blankets and we're going to put them on top. So I'm going to take this one, put it on top. I'm going to take a second one and put it here, okay? Then I'm going to sit in front, bringing the soles of my feet together. I'm going to take a third blanket. Once again, if you don't have blankets, use small little pillows or cushions underneath your knees if you're a little tighter. For those that are very open in your hips, you may not need the support underneath here, okay? It can feel nice, but it may not be necessary. So you're going to roll this blanket, okay? Once we got a nice long little noodle, place it on top of your feet and gently tuck it underneath your shins, just to support your hips. Then you lie back, and I'm going to take an eye pillow, because this pose you can actually be here up to 15 minutes. If you're new to practicing though, you may want to just start with 5 minutes and see how it feels, okay? Lie back. For an added bonus, if you have any extra pillows around that you can place underneath your arms, that even makes it more delightful. And then you just breathe and relax. If at all you feel any pain in your lower back, you need to come out of it. Try readjusting, but this may not be quite the pose for you if you feel pain in your lower back. Once you're done, you're coming out. Slowly, gently, draw your knees together. Take a moment to pause and breathe. And then very gently let yourself come on up. So our final little pose is a supported Shavasana. And I messed that up. So our next pose will be legs up the wall. It's an inversion. It's a supported inversion, okay? And we're going to use the blankets folded the same way here, okay? So I'm just going to move these out because we're going to take the blocks out of the way. These two blankets, I'm going to put them so they're parallel to the wall, okay? Just about an inch away from the wall, just to give yourself a little space. My other blanket, I'm going to fold it back like the other two. Okay. And we're going to place that perpendicular. Okay, so you got a nice T. Now I will say that this pose, if you're 3 months or more pregnant, it's not a pose for you to practice, okay? And the supported back bend that I showed earlier is also not a pose to practice if you're 3 or more months pregnant, okay? So the trick with this pose is getting into it, because you have to get yourself close enough to the wall. So the best way to do that is to get yourself up, kind of try and get your bum as close to the wall as you can, then lie back and swing yourself up. And then you literally just relax. This is another pose that you can do up for 15 minutes. But if you're new, you may want to start with 5, okay? You are also welcome if you have a strap or maybe an old tie. You're welcome to put that around your legs. Just to, because as you relax, I know my legs tend to want to float out. And if you don't want that, you can just use something to hold on up, okay? Once again, an eye pillow is just a little added indulgence for yourself. You can place that and then just relax. This is a great way to boost your energy. If you're feeling really tired, it's also a great pose to do before you climb into bed. So let yourself breathe anywhere from 5 to 15 minutes. Once you're ready to come out, gently let yourself draw your knees down. Slowly roll to your right side. Let yourself take a breath or two. And then gently come up. So now we're going to finish with just the supported Shavasana pose. This would be one that you could also do anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes, okay? And all of these poses, if you don't have time to do all of them, you can remove one out. It's not like you have to do them all in the same order, okay? This is a nice supported Shavasana. It helps elevate the legs a little bit. Okay? What I like to do with the blankets, okay, is open them out, and I'm going to fold this in thirds, okay, just so the blanket's a little wider. Okay. And once again, this is another pose that if you're 3 or more months pregnant, it's not a pose for you to practice. Put it out there. Come up, get your bum nice and close to the blankets. Legs up on the blankets. Lie back. Once again, that nice little eye close, a good added touch. And then let yourself relax. And then to end your practice, just like we end our yoga practices, you gently roll to your right side. And slowly come on up. So that's just a general restorative practice to rejuvenate yourself after a long day, maybe after a long weekend, when you just feel like you're not quite ready for a good, strong vinyasa practice. This is a beautiful way to balance out your practice. So thank you very much. Namaste.